Hey, I'm Nnamdi, and we're here at Beverly Phono Mart to pick out some records. To me, there's no equivalent or replacement to being able to go into a local record store and just thumbing through the records. They're really a special hub that I think is vital to the musical ecosystem. For up-and-coming artists, my good friend Smaroto. This is his album Cannonball. I think more people need to listen to his music because everything about it is unique and special. It always feels very vulnerable. The last show I went to was Saba at Lincoln Hall, which was also amazing. But this is the last show I remember going out to that I wasn't playing. I was in Dublin and I just hit him up and I was like, hey, I'm in Dublin. Can I come to the show? I got to see and watch Side Stage, which was sick. Eddie Murphy, he looks like he's 12 in this, but I loved this movie growing up, and it's one of the first songs I ever learned on the keyboards, was the theme song to this. And I would play that ad nauseum. I'm sure my parents and siblings hated it, but yeah, it's got a special place in my heart. Bernard Purdie, creator of the Purdie Shuffle. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch it. He is probably the happiest I've ever seen anyone playing music. I've never heard this record, but I've always wanted to listen to more of his music, so I'm very excited to listen to this one. This record, it's not one that I've ever heard before, but I love this art on it. And on the back it has this poem that is really beautiful. It says, "When being born again is dying, a new generation comes, beware." So that's why I picked this one up. Sampha. This record's amazing. The new record, Laigh, is one of the best records I've ever heard. It's so unique in this way that feels like you are meditating at some points. It's like very cyclical and very binary. There's like a lot of pulsing. Yeah, one of my new favorite artists. Like, I've known about him for a long time, but I never really dived into the music like that. Paul McCartney's Ram. What can I say about this record? It has one of my favorite songs of all time, Monkberry Moon Delight. He goes into this very guttural scream. It's a step away from the Beatles. I feel like he was allowed to be more his organic self. Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire. Definitely one of the most pivotal, best heavy-hitting records I've ever heard in my life. It's so unique in the tones, in the content, and I feel like it's rare to hear people give a shit about the world so much. I would recommend it to anyone, even now. I feel like, especially now,